Hi guys, and welcome to the sixth and final episode within the series, the nutrition series. So today we're going to be discussing sleep. Now I know sleep isn't specifically based around nutrition, but we're going to be looking at its benefits and the effects on performance. I feel like it's important to get this in there because we are looking to benefit overall performance, and without the right amount and recommended amounts of sleep, there have been studies to show decrements in performance. And therefore, no matter how good your meal prep is, like if you're not getting the right amount of sleep or you're not eating correctly, then you know your performance is going to suffer anyway. So I feel like the two go hand in hand. Quick disclaimer, guys, I am a coach. I'll quite often work with performance-based clients, and the information I'll be providing is based on my own research and the research that I've looked into. I'm not a dietitian or, for that matter, a sleep expert. And for any in-depth specific needs, I'd highly recommend you go and seek out either a dietitian or a sleep expert within their respective professions. We all enjoy a good sleep, whether this be the quality of the mattress, the comfy pillows, or the winding down routine that we've all got. Studies in athletes have shown that an increase of sleep from 6.6 hours a night to 8.5 hours improves performance quite significantly. These studies was conducted by the University of California when they was looking at all four major sports across America. So what does that mean then for top performance athletes, but also the average member going to a gym? So if we think that sleep can improve performance across multiple platforms, we have to look at external factors that come into obviously achieving your goals in the gym. So you've obviously got work related factors, family, home life, things like that. If we can make sure we're getting enough sleep and the right amount of sleep to contribute to getting our results, that's only going to accelerate our results and obviously get us there quicker and more consistently than what we would be doing if we was tired and underperforming. So why else are these type of things important in terms of factoring in sleep into getting results? So according to neuroscience experts, we as humans evolved in sleep, allowing a state in which they call and sometimes referred to as REM sleep. This is a state that improves brain activity, as well as develops new ideas, curiosities. REM sleep is believed to have been developed through evolution, and that will benefit both performance athletes and improve general health as well. So all that being said, it's not just the total time in which we sleep that's important. Another factor to consider is the quality of the sleep. So recent studies, obviously, and developments in research allow us to now use smartwatches. This allows us to track the patterns within our sleep, whether we're getting a good quality sleep, bad sleep, or whether we're asleep at all. What this means is that we can now look at what we eat, what we drink, and when we do those things, and whether we will have a wind down routine or not before bed, how that impacts directly onto that sleep. So no food after 8, that's been argued continuously countless times amongst health professionals, and yes, for some individuals it may work. This is a good time to remind you that we are trying to base everything on the individual and the needs of that individual. So for some people, having a high carbohydrate dense meal before bed, that can often make you feel full. By feeling full, it can obviously help us sort of relax, allow us to start feeling tired and drowsy, and that'll allow us to sort of get ready for sleep, ready for our wind down routine. And in some studies that has even shown to improve sleep. So what about our routine though? So when we talk about our routine, obviously there's different recommendations, again base it on the individual. So one recommendation might be to switch all devices off an hour before bed, choose to read a book instead of go on your phone or your laptop, whichever. Avoid exercise in the hours leading up to sleep. So these are fantastic ideas, and again may work for some people. A lot of people prefer watching the telly over night time, so the complete opposite of turning off devices. So they may fall asleep because of the background noise of the telly. They may fall asleep watching the film. I suppose it depends on the quality of the film. So with those sort of things coming into factor, you have to again look at that individual. This is again talking about that quality of sleep. So for me personally, I prefer to just stay away from devices, wind down. How I like to wind down with a nice warm drink, a book, and avoid exercise prior to the hours that I'm leading up to sleep, and then that tends to work and improve my quality of sleep. But again, you may be different. It's what works for you, and I'd encourage you to try a different routine. So some studies have shown that, again, due to evolution, that the room should be like a cave when we want to sleep, so nice and dark. That goes back from the evolution side of things to look to get into that REM sleep. From that REM sleep, then obviously that state, we've seen what sort of benefits it has, which is fantastic. So what they encourage you to do is even turn off things like standby lights completely, so there's no little blue lights, little red lights, nothing in the room at all, just complete darkness. As these are known to also intrude with sleep patterns and therefore will have effects on performance. As always, guys, go off, do some for research of your own, find a routine that works for you specifically. As I said, mine is having a nice warm drink, avoiding exercise prior to the hours in which I want to go to sleep, and then having a read of a book and just trying to get as comfortable as possible to allow me to go into a nice relaxing state. Let me know what works for you. Thank you for all the support over this series, and I hope you continue to watch, and then we'll look forward to seeing you in series 2, which we will be discussing more training based activities.